whether you're faith in or just Belle. Of course, I also have a lot of respect for someone like you. Strong, fair, and genuinely kind. So I hope... I beg you, please keep her safe.
Hang on. What's that supposed to mean?
It's simple. I want to climb higher. Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join Tom's. Who could say no to that? My full name is Hugo Vlad Ravenlock.
Huh. Interesting.
That's impossible. You're part of our family?
I may be an illegitimate child, but I have the same blood flowing in my veins as you. Go on, kill me. If you've got the guts, do it, traitor.
Oh! He really shoved his fist through him. Holy shit, we just got brutal. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to ZENLESS Zone Zero, where last time we had finished with the Bury Your Tears with the Past A part, basically the epilogue for Season 1, Part A. We finished that last time, and I was debating whether or not to jump straight into Part B, or try to figure out something else to do. And I figured out that's something else to do. This event says it's better to finish Part B of the main story. But I've literally looked through it. It's hardly going to have us spoil anything. And then, you know what? If it does spoil something, I'll probably just cut it out anyway. So let's go do this. Let's not miss this and just get it done. So let's go. Watch it get into a big spoiler right off the bat.
Ah, you've arrived. I wanted to ask you some questions about store management.
Ask me? Well, actually, my brother's the one who's managing the video store for the most part. But go ahead, I'll do my best.
Customers have always loved purchasing carefully arranged bouquets. The flowers glistening with morning dew add beauty to their lives, and that, in itself, is fulfilling for me. Yet lately, a customer mentioned that rather than buying bouquets in full bloom, he wants to spend time with his flowers. However, simple potted plants don't quite have the same aesthetic charm. So, I was thinking, perhaps I could create custom potted floral arrangements.
That's a brilliant idea. And potted floral arrangements sound perfect for Dew Gardening's vibe.
Since you agree, could I have the honor of inviting you to be our part-time manager and special floral designer for the next few days?
Huh? You mean you want me to handle customers' floral arrangements for a few days?
Yes, spring is here. No self-respecting connoisseur of flowers would dare to miss this season. I plan to travel for a few days and find novel flora for my shop. But the floral arrangement project is just getting started. Pausing it now might let the customers down. As an experienced store manager, you must understand my concerns. So,
Since you're going to be busy, then just leave Dew Gardening to me. But maybe you could teach me what it is exactly that I need to do first.
as a floral designer, you first need to understand why your customers want flowers and what qualities they're looking for. Some customers may already have a specific flower in mind. If you can guess it correctly, it'll make them even more satisfied. Well, it's a bit hard to explain. Let's do a practice round. I'll pretend to be the customer.
Now, I'm looking for a plant that may seem unremarkable at first glance, but has a strong, thriving vitality. As for my favorite flower, I'll just tell you, if possible, please include involucrous flowers in the arrangement. Those are all my requests. So, dear Forest, how would you arrange the flowers for me? A flower that seems unremarkable at first glance, but has a strong, thriving vitality. I'd probably choose daisies. Adding voluptuous as well should make Orchida satisfied, right? I'll get started right away. Didn't you have to like do this in Persona? The website will display the customer's floral arrangements. Based on this, selecting the customer's preferred floral component will grant bonus earnings. The right side will display your available flowers. Please choose. The flowers are divided into 4 layers, and only one type of flower can be placed in each layer. After selecting the flowers, the revenue will be displayed. Press complete to deliver the flowers to the customer. Well, Forest, it's in your hands now. Yeah.
A combination of simplicity and modernity, with no extra lines.
Why does this take me back to the drink making minigame that we had in It takes me back to the drink making minigame that we had in Honkai Star Rail, where it did this zoom in around the flowers and stuff, and I remember getting real close to the mic being like, oh, this drink, so smooth, so rich. Anyway, revenue exceeded, new rewards are available to claim. Nicely done. As expected of 6th Street Superstar Manager, running a new shop is just as effortless, whatever, you know the picture. Though your first piece is a bit rough, that's mainly due to the limited selection of flowers. Once the flowers I ordered start coming in, you'll be forever. You take on the role. Is there anything else I can do? Honestly, mastering floral arrangement comes with practice and experimentation. When it comes to aesthetics, I'd say you already have a great eye for it. There's probably just one thing. Flowers are cherished not only for their vibrant beauty, but also for their silent way of expressing unspoken words. Perhaps when customers seek out that perfect bouquet or a pot of flowers, they want to give voice to the feelings that they haven't been able to put into words. If you can hear these unspoken words, you'll be able to find the perfect flowers for them. But if you're really struggling, then just recommend the pricier flowers. I keep an eye on the revenue as well. Don't worry, just leave Dew Gardening to me. Of course, I might know more about you than you realize. But it's not like I'm going on a long trip and disappearing for days. Whenever you need me, I'll be there, along with the flowers I've ordered, right on time. I also have a notebook on custom floral arrangements where I've recorded previous customer receipt requests. When I'm not busy, I'll flip through it for new ideas. If it isn't too much trouble, I'd appreciate you keeping a record too. There might be unspoken messages people wish to express through their flower choices. I'd like to take a look at your notes. This is literally the... Okay. Dude. This is literally just the drink minigame from Honkai Star Rail. But now it's the Zenless version with flowers. These menus look the same. Everything looks the same. The story already is feeling exactly the same. Do I need to get Winston for this? While you manage the flower shop, please keep an eye on the revenue. Completing 4 orders will generate revenue. Accumulate more revenue to claim rewards here. The customer you are currently serving will be displayed here. Click on a customer's avatar to view their message. Let's take a look. You can also challenge again here. It seems a new customer has arrived. Please click return in the top left corner. Click continue to greet the next customer. Oh, it's Haramasa. Proxy, what a coincidence. Are you here to buy flowers too? Isn't it work hours right now? What are you doing here? If I'm not mistaken, the shop behind you doesn't seem to have a random play sign. You can understand the urge to sneak out and enjoy the nice weather, right? I'm the part-time manager of Do Gardening right now. I see. Then I suppose that makes me a humble logistics staff member for Section 6 now. I just went on my way to pick up the formal attire everyone needed for an upcoming field assignment in the next couple of days. That's why I'm not stuck in the office. Since I'm already out, picking up a plant for a friend along the way and stopping by for a quick chat, that doesn't seem all too unreasonable, does it? Not at all. I knew you'd understand. Actually, Ryosuke and the others passed their entrance exams, so I'm getting a congratulatory gift for them. I wonder, would brightly colored flowers suit them better? It'd be even better if they were densely arranged. Come to think of it, I personally like flowers that always look vibrant and full of life, so bright and lively. A pot of flowers like that would surely lift anyone's spirits. What a wonderful gift! You think so too? That's great! Oh, and just so you know, I'm a diligent logistics staff member of Section 6. I still have to pick up the formal attire for everyone later. Sakaku is really looking forward to this field assessment. She's already on at me to hurry. That's rare. Shh, it's an eternal matter. I can't say much for sure, but I have a feeling someone as well connected as you, Proxy, will end up finding out about it one way or another. Anyway, I heard that Do Gardening Shop has always offered fresh flower delivery services. As the temporary manager, you'll make sure the flowers are delivered to the designated location, right? Even if it's a little far. Haramasa wants the arrangement to be dense and filled with vibrant colors. Roses or sunflowers should be a great fit. I'll get started right away. Hold on, yeah. And sunflowers. Purple means you got it. I mean, realistically, why would you be putting it in a wooden pot? I'm sorry, you just wouldn't do that. Okay, I'm an idiot. Ah, gotcha.
Sunflowers always follow the sun, just like a loyal heart that never leaves.
Well, there you go. How nice. Now I have to help him deliver it? Oh boy. So, our main thing for doing this is to get the overtime boo, who looks like we'll get him for, completing like 11 different orders. How many orders do we have in general? I can't even go down to look. But it looks like they're all tied with another side quest. So the revenue can go all the way up to 600,000 is the one we really care about in terms of rewards. And then for exclusive rewards, we just have to, of course, do all this stuff. Yeah, so there's 11 different people we're going to deal with. And then there's more orders, which goes up to 15? Holy shit. Well, if that's random NPCs, that's when I would get Winston, right? The normal characters that we know about is something that I would just handle all on my own. But if we start dealing with random NPCs, I might need Winston to come in here and help me. Anyway. So we gotta go meet with Haramasa. There he is. Wait, where did these come from? Bro, are you kidding me? I thought we were getting no side quests anymore. Now there's side quests? Is that Venus? Venus? Is that you? Oh, she knows I need all kinds of missions. I thought we didn't have side quests anymore for Season 1. I thought you were done with me. Well, I know where to be looking. No. Dew Gardening's temporary manager has arrived. Such beautiful flowers. If Ryosuke and the others weren't waiting for me, I'd take them home right away. Waking up every day and seeing these vibrant little ones blooming with all its might would be quite delightful. You climb the lighthouse of Haramasa and find Ryosuke, whatever, and the others. After greeting Haramasa, Tsubaki, and Kana eagerly, go back to scanning the sea with their binoculars, whatever. This telescope seems to have quite a long range. Yeah, Tsubaki and Kana like it too. After all, since we can't travel far for now, this is the best way to take in the distant scenery. Then wouldn't a gift that comes from afar be just what you need? Haramasa hands the finished flower pot to Ryosuke. Here, I specifically found flowers that only grow in far, far away places, and it's the proxy to put a potted plant together for it. Oh, is that so? Here, take this. A gift to mark the occasion. Such beautiful flowers. Thank you, Haramasa. We'll place the flowers somewhere that they can get plenty of sunlight. Perhaps I should also get a timed watering system. If one of us suddenly gets worse and we can't take care of it, I hope it'll be okay. So in that case, a potted plant does seem like a better gift than a kitten or a puppy. If you had a kitten or a puppy, wouldn't it even be harder to take care of when someone falls ill? Wait a minute, is that supposed to be comforting for someone who's sick? Yeah. You actually agree? I told you before, don't worry about things that haven't happened yet. Even if they're very likely to happen and ruin everything, you still have to make the most of the present, right? If I come back and see you've let it die because you've been worrying needlessly, I won't be happy. We'll make sure to take good care of it. Why do I feel like Haramasa's request isn't really about looking after the flower, is it? You're clever, Proxy, but Ryosuke still has some work to do. Okay. I have to head on back now. Well, Ryosuke, see you next time. There's an important on-field assignment, and Sakaku, she's especially looking forward to it, is still waiting for me at the office. Alright, so that's done. Oh, Evelyn's next. Or Cheetah seems to be out shopping. I see. Miss Yao is preparing for a shoot, but the photographer suddenly felt some props were still missing. Everyone is busy, and since Miss Yao has her own preferences for the props, I was sent out to buy them. I thought our Cheetah would be here, but since you're here, it wasn't a wasted trip. How would I handle it for you? Of course. Miss Yao and I both trust your abilities, whether it's emergency response, hollow exploration, stealth, infiltration, or something else like flower arranging. Then I'll leave it to you to prepare the floral prop for Miss Yao's shoot. By the way, Miss Yao specifically mentioned using red and white flowers along with a metal pot base for the Star Root photo shoot. She also wanted some additional decorations on top of the flowers to make the prop look more visually appealing. And as far as I know, Miss Yao prefers bold and vibrant colors that convey strong emotions. Looks like Evelyn and Astra want a metal base, red and white flowers, and some accessories. No problem. I'll start on it right away. Wooden pot. With red and with white. Ooh. Oh. That's a weird ass kind of accessory. Why did I pick what? Why did I so what? I picked these wrong. Actually looks better when it's dense. Even they all look better dense. They literally all look better dense.
Daisies always carry the morning dew, innocent and fresh.
Okay. The pot of flowers you prepared as props should meet Miss Yao's requirements perfectly. Proxy, are you available to drive me to Starloop? Carrying potted flowers is a bit inconvenient. Sure, let's go. You drive with Evelyn to the Starloop Tower. Eve, you're back so soon. Are the props for the shoot ready? My standards are pretty high, you know. Belle, you're here too. Did you two run into each other on the way? I arranged the bouquet. Oh, I see. If not for the shoot, I would have missed the flowers you arranged. Once the shoot is over, I'll definitely take them home with me. Where should I put them? I'd love to have them in both my room and studio, but there's only one pot. The studio might be better. Flowers need careful tending. If you keep it at home... I'll take good care of it, but it looks like you don't trust me, Eve. How about this? I'll keep it in the studio for a week, and if I take good care of it, then can I bring it home? What do you think? Manager, can I schedule a time for you to arrange the exact same bouquet again next week? Eve! But Belle, you do believe I can take care of the flowers, don't you? I do. I'll prove it to you. Miss Yao, you need to prove something else right now. You need to finish the shoot by tonight and leave enough time for the magazine team to clean up the venue upstairs. Starting tomorrow, the venue has been booked. For the next few days, only authorized personnel will be allowed to enter. To prove your punctual professionalism and exceptional photography skills now. Alright, I'm going upstairs to start to shoot. I can't chat with you for long today, Belle, but I'll visit your store to hang out sometime. If we're truly in sync, you'll have already prepared an even more beautiful bouquet, right? Alright. Easy. Oh, Rena. Master Proxy, are you helping out at the flower shop? Or Cheetah, don't tell me she took off just because my order was too hard to fulfill. Or Cheetah just said she went to restock supplies. That's not entirely certain. But still, I need to ask you, Master Proxy, to help convey my message. There's nothing wrong with saying it. Our client is preparing for a bouquet to please one of the guests. The client inquired about his favorite flowers and wished to present them at the event. But those flowers are rather rare, so I can only hope that Orchida, considering we've studied flower design together, can help me find it. You studied floral design with Orchida? In this case, you could say we're old classmates. As a qualified head maid, arranging flowers to decorate my master's room or adorn a bouquet is an essential skill. Sometimes the master may wish to convey difficult-to-say thoughts through the language of flowers. Interpreting and delivering these messages is also one of our specialties. But I'm not a professional florist. Orchida is the true expert. Did she teach you anything? That's all? She really trusts your talent and intuition to have left the shop in your hands. Master Proxy, would you be interested in learning some more advanced flower arrangement techniques? I'd be happy to teach you. Sure, Rena, that'd be great. Actually, there's a little trick that Orchida and I share. We assess the flowers in greater detail and analyze how they perform in different qualities. For flower combinations, in addition to the obvious aesthetic appeal, we also evaluate their overall score based on various qualities. Only when it meets expectations is it considered a successful arrangement. The shop should have Orchida's notes for when she first started. Though they may be a bit vague, they should help you in arranging a bouquet. Why not give it a try? Sure! Let me think. How about a bouquet gift as the theme? If I were about to present a delicate and beautiful bouquet as a gift to a distinguished guest at a grand bouquet, banquet, not bouquet. Most important is that this gift must reflect the host's sincerity. Flipping through Orchida's notes revealed the 4 flowers' characteristics she summarized. By the way, personally I prefer gentle, elegant, and subtlety fragrant flowers. Yes, subtlety fragrant flowers. Every day he picks such a flower. I think I understand now. What Rena wants is probably a pot of flowers that are somewhat rare yet also gentle. I think I get it. Now we have the... Sometimes customers may ask specifically. Ooh boy, now it's like the food of... No, actually, it's still like the drink making thing from before. But also kind of like the food thing. Yes. Each flower material has different ratings. Yes. Okay, so, obviously, gotta start with the pot. Anyway. Gentle and fragrant. I'd say a white lily is gentle, yeah. A sunflower. I need a softness, though. A white daisy. There we go. You kind of... Yeah, you look... I can't tell. Whatever.
The sweet aroma of lilies is a blessing of happiness and harmony.
Is that right? Man, dog going crazy downstairs right now.
You certainly do have a natural talent for this. No wonder Miss Orchidea was willing to hand her beloved gardening to you.
I keep calling her Orchida. Well, I can't be that... Look, I can't be the only one who called her Orchida before we heard someone say Orchidea. What is with Zenless recent? There is, I think, 3 names in a row for Zenless that I read and thought it sounded one way, but they want to call it the other way. Like, Charon. You think you would be Sharon. No, it's Charon. Like, and then we got Orchida, but it's Orchida. Alright. Well, I was still doing one way of how you say the name.
You think I have talent, Rena? I didn't do anything super difficult.
It's because you easily managed to convey both gentleness and treasured beauty in your work, and didn't find it difficult at all. So you indeed have talent. After all, talent and skill are different. What you accomplished can be considered communication with flowers. Just as Orchidea wrote in her notes, a floral designer must feel the qualities and personality of each flower and arrangement in accordance with their own understanding, allowing each flower to radiate its own charm. This potted arrangement has achieved that. So, if you're free, I'd love to hear your understanding of different flowers. I've brought snacks. Oh, don't worry. I've already experimented on everyone at Victoria Housekeeping.
Uh-oh.
Experiment? What's that supposed to mean? Is everyone okay?
As you're talking with Rena, or...
Just as Orchidea wrote in her...
Orchidea. As you're talking with Rena, Orchidea returns to the store.
Oh, what a coincidence. Not only is my temporary manager here, but also an old friend of mine.
A coincidence indeed. If I hadn't stayed to chat, I would have missed you, Miss Orchidea. Oh, is my previous request causing you trouble?
It is a little difficult, yes. I've visited several old friends in search of the flowers you mentioned. However, a flower that only blooms in an area that has been repeatedly ravaged by Hollow Zero and then restored, and looks similar to a symbiotic ethereal. No one's ever seen such a thing, let alone a tamed one.
Lycon and I have been gathering intel as well, but without much success. Our client has failed to find any other way to get close to that gentleman. We can only place our hopes on his favored flower miraculously appearing. There's only 2 days until the banquet. I hope this doesn't become a regret of both Victoria Housekeeping and our client.
As expected of Victoria Housekeeping, you're so dedicated to every commission you get.
Right. It's not easy maintaining a near-perfect completion record and reputation. I'll keep an eye out for you. Fortunately, I've already found a temporary manager who's highly reliable. You've seen Miss Bell's work already, right, Rena? With such a brilliant floral designer here, there's nothing I need to worry about.
Agreed. You are truly astute, Miss Orchidea. Then I'll thank you and our dear guide in advance then. The banquet still requires more preparations. Please contact me if there are any new developments.
'Cause every night